Hey guys, it's Alex with DolphnsNYC, ready to get you prepared for Week 6 of the NFL season. Before we get to this week's starters, it's time to apologize for a couple of bad calls last week.
I'm sorry, so sorry.
Now in fairness, I predicted the Raiders would make me look stupid for the second straight week. After shutting down receivers all year long, they let Malcolm Floyd get 213 yards and a touchdown. I hate you Raiders. I really, really do. By the way, if you're wondering, yes, I'm growing out this beard until the Dolphins win. Or at least until I have to see the in-laws in 2 weeks. As good as the Patriots' special teams have looked, their defense has still given up at least 2 touchdowns and nearly 300 passing yards a week. Joe Flacco is a solid QB1 this week. Jamal Charles has seen his carries increase every week. This week, he gets a great matchup against the Texans, who've given up at least 1 rushing touchdown in 4 straight weeks. Start Charles as a number 2 running back, and don't think about playing Thomas Jones. The Jaguars' defense is so bad, they made the Bills look like a football team last week. Start Kenny Britt as a solid number 2 wide receiver, and Nate Washington as a flex option. Speaking of terrible teams, Ben Roethlisberger gets to face the Cleveland Browns in his first game back after suspension. I know it's tempting to play him, but he's bound to be rusty, and this game should be a huge blowout. I don't see him getting a lot of work, and I'd keep him reserved for 1 more week. Noshawn Moreno should play this week after sitting out 2 straight games with a hamstring injury. Now, he's not 100%, and he gets to face the Jets, who have the number 1 ranked defense. Don't even think about him as a flex option. Peyton Hillis has been fantastic all year long, but with a rookie quarterback and facing the Steelers' defense, I'd keep him on the bench. With Pierre Thomas expected to miss another game, the Del Betts isn't a terrible flex option. He's gotten at least 70 total yards and 5 catches in each of the 2 games he started. Mike Williams of the Bucs has scored a touchdown in 3 of his last 4 games. He's owned in less than half of ESPN leagues and started in only 18. That needs to change immediately. I've recommended Danny Amendola quite a few times over the last 2 years. Last week he saw 19 targets and caught 12 passes for 95 yards. With Mark Clayton out for the year, Amendola should be owned in all leagues and started as a number 3 wide receiver. That's it for this week, guys. Remember to check out DolfansNYC.com for all the latest Dolphins news, and send us an email at DolfansNYC@gmail.com. We've got a tough test against the Packers this week, so if you're in New York City, make sure to come to 3rd and Long on 35th Street and 3rd Avenue. And help me shave this beard. Until next week, go Dolphins!